What?
I don't know what the hell Brad was just talking about podcasts.
Hi. It's been a month.
Has it been a month?
It's been a
since
month.
you've been here?
It's been like a month. Something like a month.
Longer than a month.
Been a long time.
You forgot that was your seat, so...
Yeah, no, I haven't been here in a very long time. Been doing lots of work, extracurriculars. It's kept me away.
Tony, we're still on the black screen.
And then Halloween also happened.
Halloween did happen.
Yeah.
That was a real event.
Basically a month.
And we've got, what's it called, coming up in 2 days? Turkey Day.
That's the one. Nope.
Thanksgiving.
It's mashed potato day. That's what it is.
That's St. Patty's Day.
Mashed potato day?
Yeah.
No, that's beer day.
That's Potato Masher Day.
Yeah, same thing.
Tomorrow, or Thanksgiving is the day where I take a plate and I load it with literally only mashed potatoes, corn, biscuits, and I feast.
Every year we don't have enough potatoes. We're like, hey, we're running low. And Dakota's like, I don't care.
No, I don't. They're mine.
We'll eat everybody's potatoes.
Yes, they're
it's
mine.
It's a thing.
I will have seconds before anyone else has firsts.
We have such a diverse spread.
And we're
of
like,
food.
hey, don't do that. Mom's like, don't you talk to my boy like that.
Oh, I
You
also
can have all the potatoes.
we have an enormous spread of food. I only want the potatoes. By the way, are you making them this year?
I don't know. I'm going to be at the game.
Okay, all right. Because whoever makes them, if they leave the skin in, they'll be dead to me. Like you cannot
Listen, what a
mashed
potato.
potatoes with the skin still in them. They're not mashed potatoes. It's like a mistake.
It's how I make my potato soup. I leave the skin
With
in it.
skin in them?
Yeah. I think it gives it a nice texture.
I think it just depends. What's up, Tex?
But it's super, it's so good. Like, it's orgasmic.
What
It's
is?
Well,
my
Tex
potato
went
soup.
right in.
Potato soup?
Yeah.
Isn't there like cheese in potato soup?
Fuck
Tex,
yeah,
you
it
can't make
is.
potatoes.
God,
Who's
it's
mediocre
so good.
greatness?
It's the person that made that account.
Yeah. Listen, a month might not have been long enough.
A month of what?
Dakota being gone.
Oh. He was gone for a month?
What's your favorite? Okay, Dakota, you don't get to answer this, but
Why not? Why not? Why don't I get to do that? I like to participate too.
what is? Why is there a
It's
cord
this.
hanging in the middle of
It's
the?
this. You're
No,
just
not that. This. Why is this? No, what the hell? Why can I not see it? There's like a big ass ugly cord in the middle. There we go.
I have no idea what's going on.
Looks
Yeah,
terrible.
I don't know. What do you?
Sorry,
what
it
do
just looks awful.
Nathan, can you take that mic and just put it on the
There
floor?
we go.
Okay, Tim did it.
Got it. Better.
Cool. What can I not participate in?
You can participate in whatever. I was gonna say you've already given your answer. I was gonna ask what your favorite Thanksgiving.
Why
dish
would
was.
anyone say anything but mashed potatoes?
I live in faraway Ohio. Is that Tony?
Oh, it is Tony.
Oh!
Yes.
Are you sure?
What's up, buddy?
Are you
Yes.
absolutely
I
sure?
just had dinner with him last night.
I am
Tony Sisson.
so
Is he
upset
in
I missed
town?
that.
He was in town.
Oh wow, Tony! Thanks for.
I'm so mad I wasn't
I don't know
there.
who far away.
Honestly,
Ohio
we
is.
could have invited you, and I'm sorry that we didn't.
Sure, it doesn't seem like it.
I'm so mad I
He
wasn't
goes, no.
Is it not really?
He
Tony?
told it's Tony. He told me that he's like, yeah, I watch your guys' podcast all the time, and I was like, fucking talk.
Yeah, why don't you talk,
That's so funny.
Tony? I feel like I haven't seen you since my wedding.
I don't think I have seen him since your wedding.
Then who is it? If it's not Tony,
No,
who is
I'm
it?
not Tony.
I am.
Correct. That's accurate.
I am. Okay, so what's your favorite? Yours is mashed potatoes. What's yours?
I don't know. There's a lot of really good food. Are
Okay,
we
you
are
have
we
to pick one.
are we talking about just like dinner food? Are we talking like dessert? Are we talking
What are you looking forward to the most in the 24-hour period?
to put in my body?
Okay, look. That's like asking.
Specifically your mouth.
That's like, what is your
I don't
favorite
think that's
item?
food.
That's like asking, what is your favorite item that I'm holding right now? There's only one option.
What?
I
Like when you say, what's your favorite Thanksgiving? There's only one.
It's probably the turkey.
Okay.
Turkey tastes like napkins.
It's probably someone's not
Dakota
cooking
actually
turkey
was
right.
just talking
If
about
you mess it
playing
up, it
Fortnite
does.
a lot, so I don't want to play Fortnite. I played one time, I won it, and I'm retired. So
Like the was it
I have no idea who made
one
it.
of the presidents of North Korea with golf? Was it the current Kim Jong Un or was it Kim Jong Il?
They did what?
Kim Jong-il.
Played golf for one time ever and
Got a hole in one every hole.
almost every hole and retired.
That's kind of like my golf career. Just one time, I made a long putt, and I picked my ball up out of the cup and walked away a couple steps and shot it like a basketball, and it went into the pin.
He's lying.
And I swear to God, ask Tony and Jakey about it.
They're both habitual
It
liars.
literally, that's fair. That is fair. But it literally happened.
They wouldn't give it to him if it didn't happen.
That's
They
true.
would not.
That's true.
They would not lie in my
That
favor.
is true.
My barber he was my partner. He was like, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen." I was like, "All right." It was pretty
Damn.
cool. It was pretty cool.
Damn.
I don't know about ever. Anyway, I don't know who mediocre greatness is.
Well, I think
So,
it's
what's your
Tony.
favorite Thanksgiving treat?
Probably potatoes.
There you go.
Gravy's up there, but I mean the combination of the two. I mean, I could have potatoes without gravy. I wouldn't have gravy without something else.
There you go.
Now that's the attitude of a quitter. You're gonna tell me you wouldn't just down a 32-ounce cup of gravy?
I'd want something to put it on. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I would prefer to have something to put it on.
Yeah, I don't
No,
really want a nice tall glass of gravy.
No, I
That sounds horrible.
don't know, man. That might be okay.
Dude, I gotta say, turkey is it's so spectacularly underwhelming.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean it tastes like napkins.
It does not
That's
taste
what I mean.
like
I would
napkin.
not have said turkey as my favorite.
Well, it's
Dude,
the only time of the year where you actually eat turkey.
That doesn't okay. Just because it's the only time that you get to eat
Sliced
it doesn't
That means-
make it taste better
No,
than
that
the
means
other
I'm
things
looking
that are
for-
obviously better.
It means I'm looking
You like
forward
turkey
to
more
it.
than chicken?
No, I said I like chicken more. That's
Oh, gotcha.
I
Yeah,
have.
Deep fried turkey. So are you doing a deep fried turkey?
No,
That can be
probably
messy.
Dude, I've
not.
never-
Mari won't let me.
I hear people talk about deep fried turkey all the time. It sounds like it's made up.
It's
like,
I've
you
had
can
it.
look-
Hey,
buy
can
the
you just find some
kits
YouTube
at the
videos to
store.
play?
Like,
How the
people
hell do
deep
you
frying
deep
turkeys?
fry a turkey? Is huge.
Yeah, well, first
You
you want to make
could-
sure.
You
Big
should
fryer.
do it by thawing it out entirely.
I was just about to say, you thaw it first, otherwise it explodes. You've never heard of the turkey fires in Thanksgiving and Christmas?
No.
Yeah. People blow up their houses trying to cook a turkey.
Who is mediocre greatness? Is it really Tony?
I don't know.
He
I,
swears it's
Dude,
not.
Look, I guess it's not. I
Gravy
don't know.
over mashed potatoes and the turkey. There, see the turkey.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is though you put gravy on mashed potatoes, then like you don't want to put corn on them.
Mm-hmm.
Corn and mashed potatoes is a
Corn and mashed
Mashed
potatoes. It's literally like that was like God's 11th command.
You know what,
It just there wasn't enough room left on the tablet.
Nathan? I think when it comes to chicken, I think chicken white meat is better. I think turkey dark meat is better.
I would go dark meat both times.
I think dark meat on both is better. How do you like your poultry?
Huh?
I think you might have it.
Yeah. I think dark
Side by
meat.
side.
Yeah, I think dark meat turkey.
You know
is
what's
better
not very
than
good bird
chicken
wise
dark
is
meat.
duck.
Only
Good. It's just very, very, very greasy.
you talking
Very
about
greasy?
burnt?
Wait, it's good
Bird.
if it is, or it just is.
It just is.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of duck, and duck
I've had
eggs
it
make me
once. It
want
was
to
okay.
die.
I've
Yeah,
never had
duck eggs
egg.
are not good, dude.
You're
never
like, let
had
me
duck
try
egg.
that, and you're like, I never want to do that again.
Yeah.
Where'd you get duck from?
The sky.
I don't have a shotgun. I need one.
I need
Yeah,
I need one
you have
too.
to bound it
I have
too.
one.
Find it.
Dakota.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
a big
just-
round deep fryer.
I'm just not getting
Usually.
it, dude.
Can
Like,
you get? Can we? When you get some video of this?
I
frying a
looked.
turkey?
I mean, I can keep
There's
looking, but
no. You're gonna tell me there's no YouTube videos of people failing horribly to deep fry. I've seen people light they had like those little pop up tents over their deep fryer, and like they just drop the bird in and then flame, and then they're like trying to get away.
What a bunch of fools! Oh my god.
Dude, it's amazing. Like,
Yeah, I
people
bet fried
literally burn
turkey's
their houses
delicious.
Down, okay, so like that's not the best part, but
No, but
it's like people that bring the
yeah.
show the people.
What the hell?
Oh, look, I was gonna say it's
What are
already
you-
on fire.
What are you doing?
Yeah, don't put more in the grease.
There's a fire department
Yeah.
demonstration.
They're demonstrating, yeah.
Yeah, because that's okay. So first of all, you know why the bottom of it is on fire? Because you have all that oil going fucking everywhere. Like, what are you doing?
Why is anyone doing? Now I understand why I've never had it.
It's in well,
The problem is you get these turkeys and they're frozen. Okay, like you can put a frozen bird in the oven. You can't put.
no.
I don't know why he keeps
You know
going.
what frozen is?
It's water.
You
there it
drop
goes.
a giant ice cube in a deep fryer.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had deep fried turkey and I wouldn't have described it as napkins, but it was
if
not great.
Dude,
If
turkey-
people,
It's not worth
I'm
burning
gonna
your
tell you.
house down.
I'm gonna tell you
Well,
right
that
now.
didn't
People
happen,
are
but-
putting frozen turkeys in their oven. That might be why it tastes like napkins.
Dude,
you
I
have
just-
to thaw the turkey.
I've never had a turkey that wasn't dry ever.
So white meat on
Ever.
turkey.
It's usually a little
no,
dry. You gotta
no.
put gravy on there. The gravy helps.
Tony Taylor one time made. He like injected like lemon. It was super good. It was like one of the best.
Yeah,
turkeys.
I just defy
It's a lot
anyone
of
to
work. It's a
actually
lot of
set
work.
turkey in front of me. That's good.
I've
I
had a
just-
lot
Pull
of
up
bad
the
turkey and I've had a
Turkish
little
fire
good
safety
turkey.
Video.
The Turkish fire. I think that's something else.
That's what Tex said. We might not be able to just show what Tex recommends
That's fair.
without censoring it.
Well,
It-
turkey.
It could be 2 turkeys, 1 cup.
Yeah, I was about to say turkey and that turkey are two different things.
yeah, I don't. Well, no, he's talking about the Turkish fire safety video, like the country turkey.
Yeah.
Right.
But it may not be something we can just show
is safe for
flippantly
work.
on the podcast.
He said it's safe for work, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave y'all.
I know you wouldn't lead us astray.
Well, the fact that it came up so easily, because usually, like, if somebody's dying, it's pretty hard to find.
Oh my god.
That's true.
Trust me, I've seen a lot of those videos.
You've shown some of them here.
I know.
Not on the podcast.
No.
You just look up, oh, wow,
Oh, wow.
that's happening. I kind of want to see it.
We'll call it safe enough for work. But it's a big mistake.
Safety demo goes wrong.
Yeah.
Is it on the...
I haven't watched the whole thing, but I screened
Can
like
they
the first
see-
half of
okay.
it. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
they
a
can see it.
Turkish man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so they're like doing a demo to be like, here you should be safe, and
Oh, they're trying to put out a grease fire with water.
it looks like a fire extinguisher, but it may not be rated for liquid or something.
Yeah,
Like it has to be. I don't. In the U.S., it's like AB rated or something. I don't
I
know.
don't remember.
Oh my god.
Yep, and you lit yourself on fire. Luckily, he's more.
Oh,
Well-
God,
he's
he's
like
like
that guy on fire.
Yeah, orange guy was ready to be on fire. Black-
Well, at least your suit's flame retardant. At least I hope it is.
And then he turns into
Black jacket guy was
friggin'
not
Fire
ready.
Slayer. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
I'm the Human Torch.
I mean, he's probably got no eyebrows, but
I was
he'll
going to say,
be
man,
fine.
Caliente Fuego. That
I
guy
lit
like
the
lit
grill
up.
one time and
Well, I think it's oil. I think it's like cooking oil,
It could be.
and they just because like cooking oil.
He was starting it with some sort of
It looked like
lighter
wood.
fluid, gas. Probably not gasoline. It didn't really flash. No, it flashed pretty big in the. It could be gasoline. I don't know. Oh, he's fine.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Deep frying turkey. Mari said I can't. I'm not allowed to do it, which I understand why. But
Yeah.
if I was to do it, I'd have to do it in the driveway.
Yeah. It's always done usually
I'd
a
like to
driveway
try.
or
I'd
back
like to
porch.
try it.
I kind of have a hard time thinking it'll be worth it for it to just not
I don't
taste
know,
good.
dude.
I don't know. Of the times I've had deep fried turkey, I would say do it another way.
Do it another way.
Yeah, bake it, do something else.
That's how I traditionally do it. I usually baste my I basically take my turkey and give it like 8 sticks of butter and then and then season it.
I mean,
and then it is delicious.
you do need to do like pretty much anything to make it a little more moist.
Well, you can't just eat a plain turkey.
No,
Like,
not with that attitude.
Like you don't do that with anything. Like you can't just eat a plain chicken; it would taste awful.
but yeah, chicken's pretty flavorless.
Yeah, exactly. So like you have to do stuff to it. You can't just cook. You can't just buy a
The
butterball, stick it in the
dishwasher turkey
oven.
method. Please expand on that, Tex.
Oh yeah, you can apparently bake a turkey in the
in the
dishwasher.
dishwasher.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but I've
Probably
heard you can do it.
Doing the dishwasher.
Probably take forever.
I've heard people cooking tuna, or no, was it tuna?
There's
Or
some
was
sort
it
of fish.
salmon? Was
Some
it
sort of
salmon?
fish.
I think it's salmon actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why would you
Um,
cook anything in a dishwasher?
I mean just because you can wash your dishes and cook dinner at the same time.
You know people that wash their chicken
It's called
with
saving
soap?
water.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, but I know people do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really afraid of salmonella, but if you cook
call
it correctly, you don't have
it's
to worry
literally
about it.
calling washing your
just-
chicken.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Like, they call it,
Apple,
yeah.
orange,
Oh,
onion.
they were creative when they named that one.
So do you use like Dawn dish soap?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just like dish soap.
I don't like the idea of that at all.
I mean,
I think I'll just have steak. I guess.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't. It's you're not going to tell me that's not going to make the chicken taste different.
It doesn't.
It shouldn't.
I don't.
If you rinse it correctly,
Dude,
it
if
You're
shouldn't.
not.
If that soap is scented, it's flavored.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
Well,
but
you
it's
gotta
not-
rinse it and then bake it.
You're not marinating it in
Or-
soap. You're just putting soap on it and scrubbing it. Like,
Yeah.
It's. I don't know.
It's
You don't need-
It's weird to me.
You don't
I mean,
need to
'cause you
do it.
cook that stuff away. But
Yeah, you don't need to do it. I guess if you're gonna eat raw chicken, you probably should. But
Don't eat raw chicken at
I don't.
all.
I don't know, man. I heard it tastes pretty good.
No. Have you ever had just slightly undercooked chicken? It's like super chewy.
I've eaten at Frickers. Yeah.
That's right.
Dude, I order mine well done every time I go there. Every time.
That's from
Get
Tex.
that crispy.
Imagine you were the one being stuffed for dinner. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's from PETA.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did
I
you
didn't
get that
even.
from Tex?
It took me
Yeah.
a while to realize I was a person.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I noticed the fingers first. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. I mean, that person looks tasty.
I mean, I don't.
Turkeys do have fingers.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Chickens definitely do. I order them all the time.
Chicken fingers. Turkey fingers.
Big fan of chicken fingers.
Sharks have fingers, but not toes.
How do you know? You don't know what's in that fin.
I've looked it up. Yeah, it's fingers.
I've seen the middle fin.
What's good advice? Tony, not Tony.
But
What?
yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if mediocre greatness is actually Tony or not. I'd like to think that it is. And he's just lied to my face. But
You're alive.
what's up, Brent? What's your favorite Thanksgiving treat?
To be clear, Nathan, when I say well done, they double fry them. Yes, I order them double fried so they come out like crispy and delicious. That right there is the secret to having the best wings of any place you'll ever
What
go
time's
to.
Frickers close?
Not soon enough.
Probably 11 on a weekday.
I have heard that damn it, who are you then?
10.
In
close
far
at
away
10.
Ohio.
Tony lives in Ohio.
I know that.
Do you?
He lives in
Do you
like
know him?
South Ohio.
Apparently not. I didn't
Do you
get
call
an
him
invite.
home? No, he lives in Toledo.
Wait, no, he doesn't. He lives in Toledo.
I literally had dinner with him last night. He lives in Toledo.
Why is he not here?
I don't know, because he lives in Toledo.
It's not that far.
Prove it.
An hour and a half.
Walk there.
Toledo?
Walk there.
It's like 40 minutes away.
Slightly closer than an hour.
I have heard human tastes like pork. So,
Half
I've
the
also heard
distance.
that.
Nathan, did you say what your Thanksgiving treat
They
was?
call it long pig for a reason.
Long
Turkey.
pig.
Because it's the only time it's worth eating.
It doesn't make it taste better that you only get to have it once.
My cake is good on your birthday.
No, but it,
Oh my god!
No, but
you're an adult. I can go to the store right now and buy a cake, and there's no one that can
And
that can
not
stop
Tony.
me.
no, it doesn't make it taste better. But if it's the only time you get to eat it,
Do I know you?
It's Tony
Pork. All right,
because
Eli.
he says he lives 45 minutes away.
pork.
This is Tony.
He says south of Toledo.
ham. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, Eli. Ham is for Christmas. Turkey is for
Wait,
Thanksgiving.
why are you telling Eli that?
'Cause he said
entered
long
the chat.
pork.
long pig.
So I don't know you. Well, welcome to the chat.
Wait, isn't that Eli?
Sweet Wolf is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He said
he
pork.
just came in. Okay.
He said
Is
pork.
pork your favorite Thanksgiving treat?
I don't know, but I'm just letting him know that's Christmas. It's a Christmas ham and a Thanksgiving turkey.
I don't know who mediocre greatness is. It says I don't know them, but they've spent money here. I don't know what that means.
They've been following us for over
I
a
don't
year.
even know. Well, we're going to Mary's for Thanksgiving. Probably Christmas too. Ugh. Oh,
Roast beef. Man, I like it. How about some barbacoa?
I've never had like an actual. Well, that's not true. I have had like an actual roast beef, like not just what you get on a sandwich, right? Like,
What was that original one?
Yeah, see, you had to have like roast in your life, right?
yeah,
What?
I
You just
have.
boil it. That's basically what you're doing. You're just boiling
Yeah, well, there's a. If you go to Danley's north of town, they do some real good food like that, like meatloaf and stuff like that, like comfort food.
it. Oh, so we were literally harassing them a year ago. Who is this?
Oh yeah, we've asked him before.
That's funny. He's never told us.
Apparently, it's from Finley.
Old Ravenlord. Who's that? Hello, Old Ravenlord.
Meatballs. He's probably Swedish because he's eating meatballs on Thanksgiving.
Prime rib for Thanksgiving sounds great. All I really want for Thanksgiving is a Lions victory. That's all I really care about.
Did I send you that meme about the last time that the Lions were 8-2?
Dad was 2 the last time they were 8-2. 2 years old. That's pathetic. That is really pathetic.
Also, I think this is the first time in franchise history that they've beaten like their previous like 7
They've won 7 division games.
7
in a row
division games. Yeah.
for the first time since the merger.
Oh, okay.
Beef Wellington is highly overrated and trash.
Beef Wellington. What are you guys having for?
Haven't showed up to play a game yet.
What
We got
what
100
kind of money
games.
you guys spending on Thanksgiving? You're having
that
beef
Dave?
Wellington and prime rib.
I'm not. I'm having mashed potatoes and nothing else.
Fucking turkey's $1 a pound. $1 a pound.
That doesn't surprise me.
Look,
'cause
prime
it's not
rib is
good.
fantastic, Nathan. It's
It's super good.
Prime
but-
rib is good.
I had prime rib a couple weeks ago, and Lincoln was like, "That's raw," and then Lily was like, "More." She loved it. She's more.
I ate prime rib next to my vegetarian cousin once, and it was real funny. The blood was all seeping out into my mashed
So,
potatoes.
old Ravenlord is a new Skaven player. You guys haven't met him yet, but he found the podcast. He came in.
Oh,
what's
cool.
your Thanksgiving treat, Dave?
I think he said
I've had beef
Never mind.
Wellington, Eli, and it was overrated. But I'm making turkey. I prime rib has got to be super expensive, right?
it is really expensive. It's
Like
also
to buy it and make it yourself.
It's also like actual prime rib has to be prepared a certain way for some
Right.
reason. Like
Well, otherwise, you just cook it like
yeah.
go.
Otherwise, it's just a steak.
meatballs. That's fair.
Yes, yeah. It's
Beef Wellington, like
Swedish.
I can't even describe it. You have to look.
It's
it up.
it's a steak rolled in something nasty, covered with bread.
Yeah,
for some
it's-
reason.
I don't really understand it. Like I don't know who was like, hey, you
think
know, it
it's-
sounds like a good idea.
I think it's English, isn't it?
Yeah, but they actually
Oh yeah,
season
for
it.
sure. Why is that?
You know what I
why
want?
has
I want
that
some
become
gumbo.
a thing?
What?
Gumbo. I could go for some
English,
gumbo.
yeah. English, yeah.
Speaking of which, the Lions play in New Orleans in 3 weeks.
Nolans.
Do you want to go?
I will take any excuse I can possibly muster.
You'd have to
to
go to
back
Lions
to New
game.
Orleans.
Pastry covered.
You should have went this past Sunday. You're like, I don't want to pay $100.
Tenderloin.
I don't want to pay $100. I don't want to. I can't help but feel like I will be in a constant state of pain the entire time I'm at a game.
Why?
Because you said it's like the loudest experience you'll ever have. Minor.
It was pretty loud on Sunday,
Yeah,
man.
dude, I
Krista
mean-
was talking to me right next to me, and I couldn't hear her. I know that means nothing coming from me.
I don't want anything to do with that.
It's amazing.
No. I'm okay.
There's guys in front of us.
I
I
was
was
like-
slapping them on the back.
Dude, I'll have to take like 1,600 milligrams of ibuprofen before I get there, just so it's in my system beginning to work.
Oh man.
Have like an IV drip of Tylenol just going directly into my body.
IV drip of Tylenol.
Yeah, I woke up before my alarm the other day, and I thought of you immediately. It was so funny.
Why?
Just because you like said I'm like a robot when my alarm goes off.
Yes. Your alarm, his alarm goes off, and he goes directly, just sits right up.
That's funny because Nathan's an actual robot.
Oh, it was. Oh, will you see if Gabe signed up for Blood Bowl out there? Tell him and Ramon to sign the sheet.
When's that start, by the way?
Yeah.
Well, are you playing, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been here in a month.
What up, Nurgle Matt?
to
Nurgle Matt,
sign up.
What is your Thanksgiving treat that you enjoy the mostest?
How's it going, Nurgle Matt? The hostess with the mostest.
Blood Bowl should be good. Should be fun. You guys got a community down there? We used to have the biggest Blood Bowl community in the state of Michigan.
We probably still do.
It might be close to true. Not if you're counting that guy's house.
Well, then we're the second.
Probably.
They're contemplating it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Contemplating
Prove it.
doesn't. No, you need to just do it.
How would we prove that? We don't have to prove it. That's why we can just make the statement.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't technically have to prove it, but
That makes my heart sing. You've played every week for the past 2 years.
I would go nuts.
I don't think I've ever done anything that consistent.
It's a big house party, though, dude. Also, there's no reason that every person
The
in this room
second
doesn't
half
go
of
every year.
2024, Space Marine was delayed.
I was wondering about that. I haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
It's all right. It's probably a good thing.
Dude,
Oh, you play the same four.
I think I could play the
three
shit
other
out.
guys.
Yeah. So no, it's probably a good thing. More
Fuck
time
yeah,
in the
dude.
oven.
People fly here from the UK to play in that tournament.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's like a group of like 13 Canadians that come over every year.
Hey.
It's basically the UK.
Yeah.
No.
Old World. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
The more of the models I see, the more interested I am. And
They're
also
releasing a lot of old models for it that
Yeah.
I'm like, just redo them.
well, yeah, but they are redoing. Like they're
Literally releasing old metal models.
are they?
Yeah.
Or you mean like the make to order stuff? Because I don't think that's gonna be like, hey, we're launching with this. I just don't see them doing
I don't
pewter.
know. Have we seen the starter box yet?
No.
We've
You
just
haven't shown
seen
anything.
different units.
Yeah. It's coming, guys.
Gen Con, I always wanted to go to Adepticon. Skaven won't be supported at all in Old World?
I could see him doing something. Skaven were in Old World, so like. Now maybe it won't be like immediate.
I don't know, man. Old World, the thing that it just seems like they're competing directly with themselves.
They are. But they've.
Well, the thing is
They're
that
good at
it's
that.
not a skirmish game like Age of Sigmar. It's a rank and file. So like, which actually by the way, like I'm much more interested in after having watched like a bunch of battle reports of Conquest and like seeing how it like seeing how things
We
work.
got to get a couple games of Conquest in. Joel's like,
Why
jumping
did they
at the
get
bit.
rid of Sigmar or get rid of Classic in favor of Sigmar? Then I don't understand.
Because
Oh,
it wasn't
Fantasy?
selling. Fantasy wasn't selling.
It wasn't selling because it was just it was super convoluted.
Well,
like
they always use
there
the-
were like the old rule book was
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
it was
I
so
know.
it was so far beyond
On
even
top
what
of that,
7th edition was.
You needed so many. Like I think the standard size game was like 3,000.
It's right
yeah,
there.
rulebook back there. So I had that starter set, like 4 of those starter sets for a
Yeah.
month, and they're like, "Oh, those are no good anymore."
Yeah,
So that's where I got my high elf army.
that's funny. So then why are they going back to Old World then if it doesn't sell?
I mean, you have like they're playing on the nostalgia factor.
I understand. I'm
Plus like new models and
Team
everything,
tanks were rude.
and having an opportunity to redo the rules in a streamlined fashion.
I get. But then the question stands: why didn't they just do that and they did Sigmar instead?
Well,
They probably wanted a game that I think was more like 40K that they knew was selling really well.
but it wasn't at the time, though.
40K.
40K wasn't.
No,
It's-
Sigmar was
it's
its totally own thing. Like,
No, I'm saying so 40K was selling great, and so they wanted to gut fantasy and turn it into something more like 40K.
that
It-
may have been their long-term goal, but when
Yeah.
Sigmar came out, they were just like, "Hey, you guys do whatever you want."
oh yeah, well,
And like,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember
like
that.
they didn't have like they had war scrolls for like like a spearman unit,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, yeah, this has a leader and as many other guys as you want.
Yeah, it was.
You have a 90-man unit.
Yeah,
You know,
it was.
like it was just totally
They didn't have. You remember they didn't have points for anything.
no points.
Yeah, no.
They didn't even have like guidelines in the 4 pages of rules.
Yeah.
What
Say,
a
hey,
mess.
oh man, it was fun. I mean, but we
You,
were just
you
like
played like
learning to
this
play.
100 wounds, and you're like, no.
That's what people that try
Yeah.
to do. They're like, hey, let's like base it on the number of wounds, but no, I don't know. The rank and file I really have always wanted to try, but I also want to play Epic. You know what I mean? Like, and that just came out. Too many games. Too
Yeah.
many cooks.
Spoils the broth.
A lot of things happening for sure.
No, I wish they would focus on. They seem like they have like production ADD. Like they started on one thing and they're like, oh hey, let's go do this thing too.
I think
And
one
it's
problem
like-
they suffer from, they have like
drives
the
me nuts.
same 10 or 12 people doing all their games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then
Yeah.
I know like Forge World's like its own division, but like
Didn't Forge Roll die?
Yeah, Forge Roll. Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, it's on.
Well, but
They
but
still,
it's
I
all.
think like Blood Bowl got folded into Forge World.
But like we never talked about the new web store on the podcast.
yeah,
No.
they
It's not good.
No, it's really
No,
bad.
it's
It'll
terrible.
get better. I mean, they'll clean up the bugs.
But why?
it looks
why,
better.
Why
The layout looks better.
There
You're
was
just so used to the old.
there was
It took me
literally-
forever to find stuff.
There was literally nothing wrong with the old store. Not a single problem with the old store. Why change it?
Tony, why do companies just redo their web store? Do you know why?
try to stream.
There's a lot of reasons.
marketing reasons.
I mean, I honestly, a lot of times they like
They did rebrand
change
it
things.
also. It's Warhammer now. It's not Games Workshop.
That's fair.
Oh really?
But also, they could have just changed the domain
They
name.
could have.
That you like literally just changed the banner.
It's funny because like one week we were in here and Tony saw the old GW logo. He's like, "That's from the '70s. That looks bad."
Oh no, it's not.
And then
It
like
wasn't good.
within a couple of days, the new website came out and all that old branding is gone. It's all the very new
Yeah, they're definitely
Warhammer.
trying to modernize, which is
it
probably
looks
good.
nice.
Well,
I just wish
a
they
lot
would.
of times, like companies will they'll change things just for the sake of having something new,
Hello,
so
John.
that it looks fresh.
What's your Thanksgiving treat?
I wish
What's
they
your
would
favorite?
take a year and focus on one thing a year. That's kind of what I
I
would.
think
I
they
don't
need to
want
have a
that.
dedicated design team. I don't think that their 40K designers should be designing Sigmar stuff.
I don't.
You mean for rules?
Yeah,
I
rules-wise.
don't, I don't
Oh, yeah,
really.
no, I completely.
I don't.
agree.
I don't really care as far as that goes.
I just don't think you can focus on both. I
Well,
don't think
that's
it's
why
possible.
I'd like to see them take a year or 2 years and do something different for those 2 years.
Yeah, but they
So
can't
for a
not
year
release-
or two, you do 40K, and you're only doing 40K stuff.
They can't
Yeah,
go 2 years.
I
without
would.
doing
I would
40K,
hate
though.
that. I would hate that so much.
I would too.
2 years without, or even a year. Hell, 6 months without a release of some
So-
kind.
They used to go. They used to go longer.
Used
remember,
to, and
Remember
that-
when we started playing?
Yeah, used to, but that was terrible. I love the way it is right now.
Pumpkin
There's always stuff
cheesecake
coming.
sounds
I don't really know if it was that
nasty,
much
but it might be good.
worse. But yeah, because now we have. I don't know. I think because my biggest worry is we see split support between stuff.
I just think they should have a dedicated design team. I've said a couple times. I think each army needs to have its own like overseer. So like when I bring if I write the Dark
Too
Angels
big for
book,
that.
and well they could have it could be anybody. You could have a couple of people.
Yeah, I know, but are you going to hire an employee for every single
Well, they could
army
just
to
be part of their
oversee every
job.
single?
You could have somebody that has to know like you don't want me writing the Dark Angel Codex,
I don't care.
right? I'm telling you. You don't want me to write it because I don't give a crap about the lore, or you know what I'm saying. Like,
Well, sure,
you want
they-
somebody that cares about the army.
Sure, but you're going to have people who care about multiple. You're going to have people who
That's
care
what
about the
I'm
entire
saying.
universe.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they need to have 50 individual people, but like somebody
Mm-hmm.
that cares about marine stuff should be like having.
Sure, yeah.
They should be able to be like, hey, that doesn't work.
I
That
don't
doesn't
think
fit."
I don't think the problem is people designing stuff don't care about the lore of the product or anything.
I don't think there's enough oversight.
I think there's. I mean, maybe. I think they just have production ADD where they just like they're like, all right, we're gonna do this, get this going. Oh, hey, let's go over here and do this. Oh yeah, old world classic. Hey, we got to do epic. Hey, Age of Sigmar. Hey, like they've got so many balls up in the air that they don't have the resources to sit down and finish
but
projects.
They could though.
They could if they focus.
I
That's
think
why I
they
said
just
they
need to
should
have
take a
some-
year or two and rotate out games. But they won't
I
do
don't
that.
think you can do that.
No,
There's
the
no way you
game,
could go 2 years
the
without
audience
doing
will dwindle
40K
off.
stuff.
A year you could.
I don't think so, man.
I think absolutely.
The
could.
audience would just dwindle away.
I know they wouldn't
Well-
go away.
well,
They would wait in bated breath to
Lord
see what
have
they get,
mercy.
and then you have an entire year of Warhammer releases. And since that's what they're focusing on, the nice thing about that is since that's what they're focusing on, you give everyone a year to get books out, to get new models out and stuff, and now you have a whole year where you don't got to worry about maybe do like updates and stuff like rules
No,
updates
man, I
and
think
stuff.
that's how
and
you
then you
get-
have a whole
That's
year.
how you get Armada.
Where-
You
What do you
have
mean?
to support these games.
yeah,
when
where
they
Armada's
die.
I'm not saying
a
you don't
great game
support
and-
them. I'm just saying like you get all your stuff out for the game in a year, and then you let people enjoy it for a year, and then you come back to it. Like there's nothing wrong with that. The cycle we have right now, because the other option is you're just gonna be releasing stuff for the entire cycle of the edition, and so some armies are naturally gonna get screwed 2 months before a new edition comes out.
Well, I
You,
mean,
you
I
get
think,
Guard and World Eaters. Like that's crappy.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember 8th, but 7th you got Chaos and all that stuff that came out at the like they literally reimbursed people because they bought a book a month before a new edition.
Listen,
released.
I
like that's bad.
I've said
business.
for a long time that
Like,
I
come
really,
on.
I would like to be in their like planning meetings and see like what the hell they're thinking.
They have ADD.
Dude,
They're
in
thinking about
Sigmar-
18 different things at once.
In Sigmar, they literally put out battle tomes for the same army. Like orcs
Mm-hmm.
have had like 7 battle tomes. You know what I mean? They're combined. Now they're separate. Now they're like, oh, now we have savage orcs. And,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
they don't
it's
know what
just-
the heck they're doing.
I-
Look at Marines and Chaos Marines, 2 armies that should be fairly similar. One for 9th
You
edition.
guys put your favorite Thanksgiving food in the chat.
For 9th edition. So for 7th. So for 8th edition,
Tony ban
everyone
anyone
got
that
their own
says,
codex,
turkey.
and then everyone who was in the Marine codex got their own supplement. And the 9th edition came out. They're like, we're going to take all the armies and put them all in one codex.
Listen, I'm not.
And then 10th edition comes
I'm
out, and
not
we're
saying
going to
that
give
at
all
all, but,
separate
like,
ones again. It's like
I just think that they need to
I
have
don't know what
people.
they're doing.
They need to be focused on like your 40K design team, and they do have that, but there are people that design 40K codexes and Sigmar battle tomes, and I just don't think that that's how you should be doing it.
Why not?
Because I don't think you can focus. So they send you your like, here's your binder, Brad. Go home and you got to work on guard, savage orcs, and bone reapers.
Okay.
You know, I don't think that.
I mean,
First of all, I think the game should be more dissimilar anyway.
I've been complaining about that.
So
for
like I just
3 editions now.
pay 6 dudes to design 40K and 4 guys to design Sigmar.
I would go 30 each. I would
Granted,
have
but
enormous.
you
yeah,
gotta
what
pay 30
I was
each.
about to. I was now you
So
got to pay
that's
60
guys that are
people.
making at least $80,000 a year. I
Yeah,
would assume,
to
right?
design
Like, that's a
2
massive-
games. Like that's.
But that's
not,
the
not
entire
feasible.
like that's the entire like sales floor of your company, like making rules that are good.
Obviously, if the
maybe,
revenue
maybe these
justifies it,
60
absolutely.
guys, maybe
Sure,
maybe
but
these 60 guys
don't-
work on a bunch of games,
I
and
don't-
also maybe they're not all full
I don't
timers.
think-
Maybe
I-
they come in and play test
What's
stuff.
gross?
I don't think more
Green bean casserole is good.
green bean
I
casserole
like
is
green
good,
bean casserole.
especially if it's made correctly. But I don't think more people would make it better. Matter of fact, I think there's a pretty good chance that more people can make it worse. But I think you just have to have a group of people who just care about what they're doing and have time to actually focus. On
That's
getting,
what I'm saying. That's why
on
I don't
getting
think
something.
the 40K guys
on-
should have Sigmar battle
I'm
tomes
getting
that you
something.
design.
Well, as long as they have enough time to get it done, it shouldn't matter. But like, they just need to be allowed to get something done. That's all. Because regardless if they have multiple people writing the different things or not, if they're not allowed to get stuff done, they're gonna be like, all right, work on World Eaters, Votan, Thousand Suns, work on all these different projects. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if it's Age of Sigmar or if it's 40K. It's gonna be half-assed.
Oh my God, Eli, that's a big opinion. That is a massive.
No,
opinion.
I 100% agree. There's literally never been a dish with casserole in the name that I've liked. Not
Dude,
a
there's
single
multiple
one.
things that are casseroles that aren't labeled. as
I don't
casseroles.
even know what a casserole
it's just
is,
in one
and
pot.
no one can tell
It's
me.
one.
No one can define it for me.
What?
It's just a bunch of stuff in a dish.
Meg, that's pretty gross.
Gross.
Force. What is force meal?
What? Force meal.
For real.
For cereal?
Oh, for cereal.
What is that?
Like for
Like-
real. It's a
For real?
Oh, listen, mac and cheese is probably one of the most over. Now it's not bad. Do not twist this comment.
It
that I'm about to make.
depends.
But like, it is highly overrated.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not something you're not like you won't even eat it, right?
I've had so much bland mac and cheese.
Dude, I've had mac and cheese. Like I look at it and like, I just don't want to eat it.
I want to try. I don't want to try to make an actual good mac and cheese, but like it takes some resources.
Yeah, I don't eat it.
Dude, Eli is like,
I'm really picky about cheese though.
green bean casserole is not good.
green bean casserole is.
I don't want to hear it from the guy who just
and
eats mashed
also
potatoes.
No one has yet to define casserole. Someone on Google it, maybe?
It's a mixture of ingredients in a single
It's just
Yeah.
a
casserole dish.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
usually
just a-
taking on kind of the shape of the dish.
it's like a pan shaped dish.
Someone should like, oh my god, Eli, I'm gonna bring you some freaking green
Dude,
bean
it's not good. Just
What's
don't
Hudgen?
bother. Hodgepodge.
That was hot. Oh, gotcha. Like thrown together.
Yeah, like a random.
Dude, I just and at work they were telling me about apparently there's a French toast casserole.
It's out.
Never heard of it.
Probably
That
just about
sounds
every
good.
casserole.
Literally never heard of it before this year.
Oh.
This week.
My mom makes crap like that in a crock pot though. It is so good.
What is it?
She'll make like different breakfast casseroles. I think she's done a French.
They want to
toast
know
one
about
before.
Imperialis.
Imperialis.
Looks good.
We did talk about it a little. That's not the news on Imperialis.
Looks good.
I don't know.
When
very much.
is it? When is it coming? Like, isn't the box supposed to be dropping soon?
Last weekend, I think it came out.
Oh, it came out already.
Yeah, or it comes out this weekend. I won't have my box until next week.
It's a kind of stew or side dish
But
that is
not
cooked slowly
green
in an
bean.
oven. That is a casserole.
Am I playing? I would like to play some Imperialis. I really haven't had much time to play anything.
What is the origination?
I love the idea of a small scale game. I love it. I love it a lot.
Knowing what I know about you and knowing what that sentence is, like because something like Kill Team, you hate, which is a small scale game.
You don't like Warcry, Necromunda.
The harder it is to see my
Necromunda, I
models,
think, has
the more I want to
more
play
of
with
a-
them.
Okay, I meant like the scale of
The
game.
harder it is to see my models, the more I want to play with them.
I like the idea of having like because you can put like 10 Lehman Russes on a 40K table.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably do 8 right now, and that's a lot. But you can play with 15 Lehman Russes.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing.
It's different. I think that it lets you play like larger battles.
8 Lehman
Smaller
Russes.
scale equal larger games. I think.
Yeah,
8 Lehman Russes on a 40K table would be way more impressive to see than 15 Lehman Russes.
Well,
on
sure. I mean, maybe. It's
I also
20
don't
on
know
a-
if larger battle.
Well, even then though, it's like what are these tiny small rectangles? Oh, those are my tanks. And then you see them on a 40K table, you're like, wow, it's got all that detail. And it's just.
I also
cool.
like that you can throw out like the Titans and stuff can be out there.
Yeah, I think.
Also, the maneuver is more important on a larger. You know what I mean? Like you can try to set up flanks and.
Yeah.
So it's a different level of tactics. Now Necromunda is intriguing to me because of the level system. Kill Team, I play guard. You can't play guard in Kill Team. You can. Oh look, my guy took a wound. He's dead. I've done 15 to your guy and he's still there. It just doesn't.
I don't even
you
know
could
how
just
Kill Team
bring
works
Volgren,
anymore.
And I'll be honest, when the new Kill Team came out and they're like, this thing moves triangles.
What?
Yeah.
They
This
moved
is-
inches.
This thing moves square circle.
They moved inches.
They gave you algebra to get instead of saying 4 inches.
When I played it, it was inches.
No, you
So
haven't
the
played the new
newest
one,
the newest
Oh, the
edition
new
of
one?
Kill Team.
They did another one?
You move triangle.
Think of Legion. They have their unique range ruler.
Yeah,
they
dumb too.
have that in Kill Team.
Why?
I don't know.
They have
ham?
their own range ruler.
Ham
More,
chunks
yeah,
on top
but it's
of
like more or less.
baked to crispness. I don't think you put the ham chunks in it. I think you do bacon maybe.
With green beans. Yeah. So first of all, for the green bean casserole, you don't do cream of mushroom. You do cream of chicken.
Straight
Okay.
from the balls
right.
of hell.
Look, let me break this down for you real quick. Okay.
All right.
So green beans are good. I like green beans. Cream of mushroom soup, gross.
How
Ham
dare
is gross. Onions are gross.
Dakota. You don't have a leg to stand on when the only thing you eat is mashed
God.
potatoes.
Can we get Paul
No,
Dean
no.
in here?
I like tons of other things.
That's-
but I only it's my tradition.
But you don't have a very wide-ranging palate. So there's a lot of things that are really good that you won't even touch.
I'll tell you what, next time you're having a conversation with Eli and he's just kind of like ho-hum, middle, he's like, I don't really have a strong opinion. Just bring up green bean casserole because this guy is like, like you with that dog in the Dead of Winter game?
He made green bean casserole. Oh my God.
Wow.
Judas made green.
That's so
Okay.
funny, man. Holy shit.
I see your wife is a woman of culture as well.
Yeah, so mac and cheese is overrated. I think
Everyone sings praise for Mom's mac and cheese.
it's good. It's good. I like the baked mac and cheese. Tony Taylor's mac and cheese, I think, is really good. It's got it's spicy. I like that.
Got
a lot.
jalapenos in it, yeah.
I'll eat the pan
The pan of what?
that the green bean casserole was cooked in.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to make green bean casserole. Some of it's it all depends on what your tastes are. I don't
It's
like
almost
mushrooms,
just generic. Mac and cheese is almost generic, right? Like
It can be. Yeah, there's ways you can church it. I've had mac and cheese with like pulled pork and barbecue sauce in it. I'm telling you, it's delicious. It's
Dude,
like
mac and cheese with hot dogs in it, like makes me just think of like white trash.
that tastes like my childhood.
At work today, one of our regular customers bought the department pizza, and one of the pizzas was mac and cheese and jalapeno.
Where'd they get it from? Tiffany's?
But do they put
Domino's?
that over? Did they put that over marinara
think
sauce?
Hungry
and
Howie's. Hungry
mozzarella
Howie's.
cheese?
Hungry
Oh,
Howie's.
okay.
No, it's just
It's a different.
Tiffany's.
It's just that on top of
Tiffany's
pizza.
and Dundee
On top of the pizza dough.
delicious.
I've had it. That's
it's-
where we used to get everything.
Yeah, it's super good. Like their cinnamon bread is fantastic.
Eli, are you working or are you just at home like spewing vitriol about?
Green bean can.
There's lots of ways to take a shit.
That's so funny.
Okay, so like when you say pizza, right? Like the first thing that comes to my mind is pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese.
The
right?
first thing that should come to mind is the dough,
Okay,
which is what the mac and cheese is just put on.
sure. So, but like
There's no sauce. It's just
there shouldn't be.
It's
right?
literally like you take a tray of mac and cheese and you just pour it onto
But why?
a pizza crust.
But why?
The
and
first
then
thing I
bacon.
think of is the Noid.
The Noid?
What? What's Noid?
The Noid?
I've heard of this. It's a critter, isn't it?
What are you talking
Avoid the Noid?
I tried to tickle him.
Isn't it like a weird critter?
You guys never see the.
Well, I
Where's
have
that
apparently.
about the Noid?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
have mercy about
just
the Noid.
type and avoid the.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, the spokesman from Domino's Pizza that they had to get rid of.
Oh, the one from like
How old is that?
from like 92?
Why'd they have to get rid of him?
Don't speak about 92.
I
like
don't
you were
remember,
there.
but it
I've
was.
never heard of this.
I think.
Look up Mac and Me.
How do you not avoid the Noid? Oh.
The Noid mask. Avoid the Noid.
Give us a time period.
Oh, MS DOS.
Dude, that's why we don't know, because it's 40 years old.
Brown
you created in the
sugar
80s.
beets.
That's so funny.
Hang on.
40 years?
Hang on. We got a hate crime in here. Brown sugared beets. That sounds disgusting.
I've never had.
Never
beets.
heard of the Noid. The Noid
Sweet.
mask,
Listen,
yeah.
sweet. If it wasn't turkey, sweet potatoes would be on my next one.
Sweet potatoes make me want to crawl into a hole
What?
and
How?
get caught on fire.
How?
Disgusting.
Why? Why are they just?
Why is a potato sweet? A yam? And then they got the marshmallows on it? Oh,
And the
God.
cinnamon sugar?
Just treat me like Old Yeller and put me
It
down.
is so good.
For
What
the
is wrong
love
with
of
you?
God.
God. What the fuck?
God has forsaken
This
us.
is the whitest.
Dude,
This is the
so-
whitest group of people talking about food ever.
Honestly, with sweet potatoes, like
Probably
their-
don't put
their
nothing in your mashed
texture is the
potatoes. It's
worst
literally
part.
just a mashed potato.
I'm a big texture person, so
Yeah,
if
they're
it's got
tec-
like a disgusting texture,
It's
I
a
don't want it.
potato.
It is not like a regular potato. It's not like I want to rust it.
Oh God.
Yukon Gold are the best potatoes. You want mashed potatoes? You use Yukon
Depends on
Gold.
what you
Dude,
need the potato for. You don't use gold
look,
potatoes for
Look,
soup.
I'm gonna tell you, russet's the only
soup?
one I know.
Yeah.
No, they break
Russet's
apart.
the only one
Yeah.
I know.
Like it all depends. You don't.
I'm not bougie enough to know the
Eli's
potato
like-
breeds.
He's riled up here.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Sweet potatoes make me want to die.
Oh my god.
Dehydrated potatoes?
Like the stuff you get in a bag. Well, it's perfectly smooth.
Hey,
You're
how-
talking about
Oh.
instant potato?
Chips?
That's disgusting.
Oh, that's not
You
potato.
won't eat like regular, like boiled and then mashed
I'll tell you what,
potatoes?
the best salmon,
Masher ever.
the best salmon I
Get
ever
the
had.
fuck out of this
Is that
store.
even a real potato? I think it's just like rice or something.
Don't sit
the-
back down like I was
I'm
joking.
too lazy. I want something
The
to
best
do in the
salmon I've ever had was rolled in instant potatoes and then cooked on a grill. Dad made it. It was so good.
Like as a,
Yeah,
like a
but you-
crust?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you can't have
Huh.
instant potato by itself.
I don't know why you would.
You're poor, unfortunately.
Potatoes are very cheap.
Instant potatoes are a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
we
that's
had them
fair.
growing up
Well, they just grow so fast.
because they're instant. They just beam into an.
Brown sugar beets
don't even-
make me want to die worse.
They don't even grow. They just automatically phase into existence in a box.
You just go into the kitchen and there's a bowl.
But yeah, no, it's one of the things you've heard about my dad. Brown sugar beets are not the most shocking. I'd be willing to try it. I've never
Beets
had it
freak
before.
Me out.
Dude, they were talking about this at work as well. The brown,
Brown
sugar,
sugar
beets.
beets? I've never had
I
it.
don't get it. I don't understand.
We do the basic stuff. We'll have potatoes, turkey, probably ham. Although
What the hell
I'll
is
protest.
cranberry sauce, by the way?
It's
Or
cranberry sauce.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
I don't like the
self-explanatory,
way
I thought.
you asked the question because it's obviously sauce made of cranberries.
Yeah.
But what is it?
Oh my god.
Okay, so there's like the
Guys, what even is mac and cheese? Like,
He's got a point.
what's the mac?
Macaroni.
yeah.
I know
Like
that.
the
Did
noodle?
You know that?
Did I know that? I didn't know that.
So do you call it alphabet and cheese if you don't use macaroni noodles?
No, I mean,
No, you call
Al-
it mac and cheese.
Alphabet.
why wouldn't you use
Alphabet.
macaroni noodles to create mac and cheese? Is it even mac and cheese if you don't use macaroni?
Okay.
So if I cooked a pot of spaghetti and added cheese in there, would you call it mac and cheese?
I think that's Alfredo.
is that
That's only if you use Alfredo cheese.
Okay,
Honestly,
so
you make a good point, but
is cranberry sauce and the cranberry like Jello, are they different things?
yes.
I
So
believe
what
so.
is that loaf of cranberry, and what do you eat it on?
What is a loaf of cranberry?
You know what I'm talking about? It's like that gelatinous, like tube of freaking
It's
cranberry.
like cranberry.
It's the
cranberry gelato.
it's the
It's not gelato.
I think it is the sauce, but yeah.
Okay, so it's not like a ladle sauce.
No,
It's a
no.
loaf
It's
of cranberry.
yeah, kind of yeah. It's
So
like
I'm
it's,
justified in saying, what is it?
it's a
It's clearly not a sauce. You know what's a sauce? Gravy. It's flour and fat sauce. And it's delicious, but it's a sauce. You drizzle with it. What do you do with a loaf of Jello? You don't sauce it.
So I mean, it's gross. I mean, cranberry sauce is not good.
Listen, cranberries are like when you think
just-
berry, you're like, man, that sounds good.
It's just
and then you try cranberry, and you're like, no, not good. Unless
Well,
you
okay,
put vodka in it.
so,
And
like,
then
Dude,
it's
I was judged majorly for liking banana cream pie. I was accosted for
I'm
this
not a huge
by
fan.
who?
by the people I work with. So I showed them my Thanksgiving plate.
It's potatoes and then
It's potatoes,
pie,
corn,
whole pie.
with fucking deviled eggs and biscuits. And then they were like, "What do you have for dessert?" And I was like, "Banana cream pie." And they're like, "Why is it the same color? Why is it all orange or yellow and white?" And I was like, "Oh God, you're right. I never
That's so
realized
funny.
that."
Your the banana cream pie that Mom makes is literally just like banana.
It's
pudding.
just banana pudding with Cool Whip on it. It's
Yeah,
not
and
even banana
bananas.
cream pie. It's just banana pudding with a crust. I know, but I've had actual banana cream pie. It's very good.
I'm not a huge fan
down
of
in a
bananas.
bubble, dog. That's why I have the pointy mic, right?
Yeah. It
Oh God, whipped cream. What? Okay, do you like pumpkin pie?
No.
What?
I don't know.
Why don't you like pumpkin pie?
Did you say no?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
that
know
can't
how
even-
you even celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It-
I don't know how
it's
you
cinnamon.
celebrate
I don't
anything.
You don't like cinnamon?
No, I don't like cinnamon.
Oh, you are missing out, man. It's so good. Happy
Spicy,
Thanksgiving,
man.
Mama. What's your favorite treat?
And honestly, like the pumpkin pie, like I don't like to eat pumpkins.
What if
You don't like what?
I don't like eating pumpkins.
when you make a dish?
An ethical thing.
What would be
You're
the
talking to me?
spice? Yeah, what would be the spices that you use?
Well, that very well depends on what is the
Yeah,
dish.
I'm
What
ju-
am I
I'm
Yeah,
just-
making?
what the heck? Well, that you got to put some bumpers on this one.
Yeah, you
Well,
do.
I'm
like,
saying like what's the most?
because
if
I
you're
use a
gonna make
lot of
food-
different spices for a
Well,
variety of
well,
things.
sure, but like what's the widest range of spices that you use?
I use a lot of different spices. Like
Depends on what you're making. If you're making
Well,
Mexican food, you're going to use different seasonings.
I understand. I'm just asking like what's like how many different spices? you
spices.
use?
I mean, salt, pepper, crushed red pepper. I use basil, parsley. I use.
You are white.
I'm just listing things.
Well,
I
sure, I
have.
understand. I was
I have
looking-
a I have a red
I
pepper
was looking,
jalapeno
I was
mixture.
looking for more
use,
of like a number, but like that's fine.
What are your
I'm
thoughts
just-
on, Mama G, what are your thoughts on green bean casserole? I hope Eli's still in the chat.
I am not short on seasonings for anything.
I'm just
I make.
never
What are you
mind.
getting at?
I guess
I'm just saying it seems to be very bland. The food he enjoys.
Oh,
that's
Dakota?
all. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Because there was the mashed potatoes
What the
and
hell's
the, and the
Larry
corn.
salt?
What's bland about
And
mashed potatoes?
mashed potatoes and corn?
with like salt, pepper, butter.
Yeah.
That's not
Those are like
bland
the
to me.
basics.
That's not bland to me.
What?
Let me tell you, smoked paprika it's a hell of a seasoning.
That's
How
that's
was
kind of
it?
what. And then
So
you said
good.
like a roll, and I mean deviled eggs are probably the most. That's got paprika on
Dude,
it.
let
So
me
that's
tell you
like
that-
that's the spiciest thing you've got.
The
Okay, but
deviled
we're
egg
also
beans,
talking
by the
about
way, are
Thanksgiving
amazing.
dinner. Like what's spicy in the
I'm
Thanksgiving dinner?
I'm not saying I'm not. That's not necessarily what I'm getting at.
I mean, but like
I am
Thanksgiving
bougie.
dinner all
I'm
around
still
is kind
here.
of just a very bland meal, right?
Lowry's?
it depends.
Like-
not
Hey,
tur-
you use
turkeys-
Lowry's?
Lowry's.
Lowry's, like seasoned
d-
salt?
Depends.
Oh, I love
seasoning
it.
salt's okay. Yeah,
the,
it's
I
fine.
love
the
it.
turkey's only bland if you make it bland.
But like, I've never had turkey that wasn't bland. Like, and I don't
Listen,
dislike
our
turkey.
mother,
Hey,
we
stop.
grew up with not a lot of seasoning on our
Yeah,
meat.
that's fair. But like, so I don't dislike turkey. Like, I don't eat it and be like, oh God, that's disgusting. I eat it and be like, well, there's nothing here. Like, this doesn't just.
That's not the turkey's fault. That's the person who made it. Like
but,
if
but
if
no
your
one-
turkey is bland, it means no one seasoned it. It means no one added anything.
Of all of the
and you can't
Thanksgivings-
eat. You can't like if you ate a chicken the same way, it would taste just as bad.
I'm just telling you. I've been to many Thanksgivings. Friends, I've had
Okay.
many.
Most turkey I've had has been very bland.
I've been to many like significant others' families' Thanksgivings.
Mm-hmm.
No one's ever made a good turkey.
Okay.
I
Like
have had
That's
very good turkey.
that's
but
okay.
most of it's bland.
That's fair. But I just want to say it's not the turkey's fault.
Sounds like Mama G's got
Okay,
good
but I-
taste in turkey here.
I inject
I'm-
butter
I'm-
mixed with water. Butter does wonderful things.
Man,
butter
I
on its own
appreciate
does
that.
wonderful things.
Matt goes, I
any
love
turkey.
this.
To any dish.
But, yeah.
But I mean,
Next week on Paula Dean Live.
Thanksgiving overall is just it's bland meal central.
I don't
Turkey
think
is
so.
a thick,
Not if you enjoy
hard
things
to-
like pumpkin pie.
I mean, I don't.
True.
I need
I
something
like
to
apple
penetrate my
pie.
turkey.
Is
damn
apple
it.
pie bland?
No.
Is banana cream pie bland?
I don't know if I would consider banana.
I don't
it's
think
very
desserts are
fruity,
bland.
But
I don't
no.
think you
Yeah,
apply.
that's also fair.
Although,
but
have you ever had the hell it tastes like eggs?
It's-
not eggs. It's like fish eggs. Tapioca. You ever had tapioca?
oh, once or
They
twice.
give me a
I'm not-
whole lot of nothing in that. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, what am I eating?
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
I've never
feel
been a fan of
Unclear.
tapioca.
I've tried it before and I felt like I aged. and
Also put garlic pepper on it. Yeah, exactly. Like you've got to do stuff to the
when
turkey.
you eat tapioca, you remember
she gets
Grandma
it.
having money under the mattress
Yes.
from the Depression.
yeah, I was like 17 when I tried it the first time, and I was like, wow, I should really open up
Jello
that
ball.
401k.
Jello balls and pepper.
I happen to like tapioca.
I honestly I didn't care for it.
Yeah, and
I was like there's other puddings and stuff that are just better.
Yeah, and if you're not stuffing
What
your
is a
if
pudding?
If you're not stuffing your turkey, you're also
It's
doing
kind
it
of like cranberry sauce.
No, that's a loaf. That is
Well,
a loaf.
When you pick it up, it holds its shape.
wrong. Do you know what? I think it's a little bit like Jello. Do you know what Jello is?
Oh God.
Yam
Nathan,
chunks.
Stop.
Do you know what Jello is?
Nathan,
Yeah,
stop.
of course hooves.
It's bones and hooves. Yeah.
Yeah, gelatin.
Shit
Right?
loaf. Happy Thanksgiving.
I think pudding is a gelatin. I'm not 100%. I like white pudding. Shit loaf.
Dude,
What's
I gotta eat Thanksgiving dinner with Eli, man.
What's a shit loaf? I don't know if you'll enjoy it.
Do you guys like stuffing?
Yeah.
No. What?
It's the one mixed food I eat because it got grandfathered in.
Dude,
Stuffing is gross.
It looks like I
Hey, Matt, hey,
it looks like I went up to a
Thanksgiving, brother.
recliner and just ripped it open and then put what was inside onto a plate.
I'll admit, it
can see
doesn't
that.
look very appetizing, but that's another one of those things. Like, have you ever eaten stuffing out of a turkey? No. It is
People actually put it in a turkey.
Yeah, that's what
what
it's
it's
called.
called
Stuffing.
stuffing.
I know, but I thought that was like an old
We
time
don't.
thing. Like,
We
No,
don't do it.
But
Now
it's
like breadcrumbs,
delicious,
right? That's what it is.
It's more than just that. It's just there's like sometimes there's onion in it. Sometimes
Seasonings.
Yeah, maybe it's always has some nasty ass flavor.
but like,
dude,
it's-
honestly,
yeah,
it looks like
it's
it looks like someone took a pan and they went around to all the birds in the neighborhood and they just collected a tribute.
Good
So
stuffing is really
yeah.
good.
I won't
Or
disagree that it
dressing.
doesn't look very
Man.
appetizing, but like
So I'll be
it
honest.
tastes good.
I will be
John will go profound
100%.
statement. Good stuffing is good.
I will be 100% honest here. It looks gross. Therefore, I've never tried it.
Well, you should try it.
Never even tried
Thursday.
it. I don't think I want to. I'm scared. At this point, I'm afraid to.
Have it with a nice heaping serving of green bean casserole. I'm gonna make a green bean casserole and drop it off on Eli's porch.
Dude, he'll have the reaction of someone stomping out like a flaming
I was
bag of
thinking
dog
the same
shit.
thing.
I was going more towards the burning cross on the front yard. Someone wants me to get out of here.
They're trying to scare us out of the
What
neighborhood,
else,
Miranda.
what else is gross? We already heard
Domestic
pickle
violence
beets
on the
or
suit.
Brooks. Blech.
Oh no! If that
Domestic-
happens, Eli will get beaten.
There's gonna be a video of me and Eli like fist fighting. I'm like, I just gave you dinner. Like, he's pummeling me into the ground. Don't you ever disrespect my family again?
He just screams green bean
Domestic
casserole
violence
over and
will
over
ensue.
again.
Screeching it.
Green bean casserole! Green bean casserole!
What's another gross thing on Thanksgiving to ring us out here?
Trying to think.
If anybody's having prime rib on Thanksgiving, please call me.
I don't think we get too exotic with Thanksgiving, like cooking anything that's very off the cuff.
Okay,
trying
now
to think.
what about a Southern Thanksgiving? How different is that? Like, what's a
Well,
Southern?
there's probably collard greens,
Cranberry sauce.
I've never had collard greens.
beans,
Got
tomatoes.
beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb,
lamb, corn.
coleslaw. Coleslaw is disgusting. It
Coleslaw is really bad.
I'm not a huge slaw fan. I don't really like cabbage.
I don't like cabbage either. I like
Eat cranberry sauce tube
You
like an
don't
apple.
fucking like it either.
I understand, but you don't like anything.
I like spinach.
Grits are nasty. Have you ever had grits?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of grits.
No.
Either. I've never. That's another Southern thing.
I've never had mutton either.
I've never had mutton.
Let's see. What I can't read that, Tony.
Questionable.
Pecan pie. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, pecan pie. That, let me tell you. If you want to get me dead, you give me pecan pie and what was the other thing I said would kill me?
Oh,
Disgusting.
like
I've never had mutton.
like the Jello or the pasta salad type dish is what they'll have a pasta salad.
None
and I
of
do
none of
not
that's good.
like that.
None of that's good.
They'll make.
Jello is Michigan's favorite Thanksgiving dish.
Apparently,
I mean,
that's
it's like a local. It's like a local favorite. I think it's like, isn't it?
I like Jello, but like Thanksgiving
too.
Jello. Oh, turkey flavored Jello. I'm down.
Yeah.
Pecan pie is disgusting.
Meat flavored Jello.
Meat flavored bones and hooves.
here.
Some mixed views. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Jello.
It's just.
There we go. And we're
Mashed
sending
potatoes,
Eli
green beans,
to
mac
Nevada.
and cheese. Green bean casserole.
I'm gonna fly over and kick him out of the helicopter with a parachute.
Did they not have results for the white countries? Or the white countries, the white states?
Just bone broth and blood
Those states
soup.
knew what they were doing.
Huh?
Those states knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
I
fair
like
enough.
the
Thank you.
Southern food is amazing.
Why are you looking up how to make mashed
God,
potatoes?
needs to purge.
I don't know.
Blueberry
Very-
Jello. I've never
Very
heard of
simple
that.
dish.
What about Kool-Aid? What flavor Kool-Aid do you like?
Kool-Aid.
Red, maybe.
You don't like Kool-Aid?
No,
Red
I just-
flavor.
Dude, it's
I don't know how we got this black cherry.
So sugary,
I
dude.
love Kool-Aid.
Dude, it's
black cherry,
like
baby.
I'll
I got a gallon in my fridge right now.
Do you
Dude, I'll
really?
drink
Hell yeah, I
juice. I'll drink fruit juice like that, but like not Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's just so much sugar.
Well, it's only you have to add it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Like,
ban
it
John
doesn't come
mixed
with-
cranberry sauce with cream cheese.
Ugh.
Ugh.
To make
Put it
a
on a
spread.
tortilla.
Put on- Where do you eat Thanksgiving at? And dress with turkey sliced cheese?
Disgusting.
What the hell? And really
What
good
is
Thanksgiving?
black
Oh,
pudding?
ugh.
Pudding made of blood.
Blood pudding?
Yeah.
Why?
Who's,
Why?
who's blood?
Why?
The
Like
turkey's blood?
Haggis.
Some usually cow blood.
Okay, I was about to say, because if you use turkey's blood, you might get sick.
Why? Why
not
is someone
chickens.
doing that? I don't understand.
No, but they're birds.
Is it all birds?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Yeah.
But I think it's all like
Eli has won the chat tonight.
yeah,
This
that's
guy
not.
is
Who's fucking doing it? I want names.
John, apparently. It's from
You got
Costco.
one name.
Oh,
Wait, you're buying that finished product?
Wow.
Like you're not even doing it yourself. There's someone else who makes it for you and
Eli's
selling
at home
it.
like loading his shotgun.
dude, I'm imagining he's like holding his phone and he's pacing around his house. He's doing the Brad thing where he's running his hands through his hair. Like Miranda's like trying to calm him down and he's just cussing at her.
He's got his pistol itching his head. He's like, I don't know, man. What if I never find out who's a good boy?
Cranberry sauce and green bean casserole.
Who's fucking doing it?
My dad made that.
I can just see him saying it too.
Poor
Like,
John. He must come from a really broken home, making that kind of stuff on
it's gonna be
Thanksgiving.
broken after the Punisher Eli gets over there. He kicks in the door. He's like, "Where is it?"
Eli, what do you eat on
Dude,
Thanksgiving?
he shows up. He's got like the Punisher vest, but it's got green bean casserole on it.
Ham.
Delicious,
Turkey.
delicious. I oppose the ham, not on flavor, but just on tradition.
I think ham is pretty traditional.
It's Christmas.
Christmas?
Christmas ham, Thanksgiving turkey.
Late, bro. No, we need to leave. I gotta get up in the morning for basketball.
I don't
This
have to
is-
get up at all. We
this
should
is-
keep going.
This is too good.
Roast
Eli is
beef?
in peak form.
I don't know.
Like, who's...
Potatoes au gratin.
They're
Yeah,
good.
potato. Yeah, au
I
gratin.
was poor.
Honestly, I don't really care
I was
for
poor
ham
too, but-
much. Like, ham's okay, but it's like, I don't know. There's just better meat.
Honey. I think a
I
honey.
just don't like it when it's super sweet.
Yeah,
Honey,
I don't
really?
I don't want my
I'm not
meat.
a sweet meat guy.
No, neither am I. I don't
They
want
call
meats-
me sweet
like
meat.
ribs. I want my ribs to have like open pit, like a spiced thing to it. I don't want them to be
Growing
sweet.
up, our family used open pit all the time, right? They got one taste of Sweet Baby Ray's, and they forced
Completely,
They're like,
completely
I
converted.
never liked open pit.
Yeah.
Like the last 15 years has said something else.
You guys should use. I use Stubbs. Stubbs is so good.
Stubbs is decent.
I love it. It's super tangy. And it's got like, and he has like different flavors of it too.
Brussels sprouts are good.
Um,
Brussels sprouts are
Brussels
good.
spurts.
I can't get past the smell. I just
Yeah, I
can't.
tell you.
They're
They-
actually,
they
if you make them right, I mean, anything if you make it right, but
Yeah, I
Brussels
just can't.
sprouts made a certain way are really good.
I can't
Especially,
get past the smell.
there's like an aioli sauce that,
Yeah, you definitely
make-
can't
it's
eat them
really good.
just cooked, right? It's just like anything else; they got to be cooked correctly. Stubbs.
Is
I love
Stubbs the guy from Happy Gilmore that got eaten by the alligator?
No, Stubbs is the.
Who knew we could divide so many people just by talking about dinner dishes? Eli and John are getting ready to like.
I don't know what's that
He
fond
said
de
you came
queso.
at my spread.
Arrows gone. I had those are Spanish or Latino
Mag,
dishes
you're right.
or something.
Brussels sprouts
Dude,
and bacon.
Eli
queso.
is just devolved back into Spanish.
Eli, what? Yeah, I mean, he's so upset he's
Devolved.
speaking Spanish. What are those dishes? I don't know what those are.
Well, one involves cheese.
Flan.
I don't know what a
Flan is disgusting.
what's a gondolas? Guandulas?
Damn it, what was that?
I don't know what that is.
Creme brulee.
flan.
That shit's some fucking.
Flan de
That's
queso.
We got creme brulee in
Caliente
Detroit, and
fuego.
it was not good.
no,
No, the stuff we had in New Orleans was fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, that chicken.
that chicken.
Like, I've told my children about that chicken multiple times. Like, Dad, what are you talking about?
Rice
That
and
looks very good.
I could see Lily
be.
saying that verbatim. Dad, what are you talking
rice
about?
and pigeon peas.
Give Mason like 6 months, he'll say it
Yeah.
too.
Rice and pigeon. It's there's got to be something. Oh, it's a Puerto Rican dish.
Yeah.
Okay, there's got to be something more to the rice and pigeon peas, man. Like
This has been a very
You say-
emotional episode.
you say rice and pigeon peas, I'm like, that doesn't sound good at all. What about the chicken? Oh, they want to know about the
on
chicken.
Thanksgiving?
No. She's saying what the chicken you had in New
Oh,
Orleans.
the chicken in New Orleans. It was like I wish I'd gotten to eat all of it, but Tim was a fucking cheap piece of shit and wasn't. It was like I'm not paying
We
for
got
that.
there and looked at the menu, and the cheapest thing was the chicken. It was like $32.
Oh my god.
So it's like, I'll have a bowl of gumbo and a piece of cheesecake, and that was like $28. Right?
Jeez.
It was a very very high end restaurant.
Did you guys wear suits?
I mean, we didn't wear suits, but we dressed nice. And by dress nice, I mean Tim covered his calves.
He wore
He doesn't do
pants.
that much.
I'm
I
surprised you
definitely
did.
did not cover my calves. I was in shorts all week.
I was about to say I'm surprised he did it for his wedding.
Turducken. Anyway,
I
the
wanna do
chicken-
a turducken.
I don't know how it was prepared, but it had a crispy
I
skin.
mentioned deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are the best
Dude,
Thanksgiving
look up deviled
thing.
egg memes. They're so good.
Deviled eggs are delicious.
They're very good, but
They're
the memes
always-
are fantastic.
They're always gone super fast at Thanksgiving. It
They
makes
are
me sad.
because you can eat 900 of them, but you can only make 7.
Yeah.
When I turned 13 and just started eating them in one bite, I started eating a lot more of them.
I loved them.
And when I
they're
turned
fantastic.
13, it's gonna be a big year for Eric.
You know what? When I was a kid, I think deviled eggs was my favorite
They're
Thanksgiving.
pretty good, man.
I think it was my favorite Thanksgiving thing.
What's the other thing? Potato salad. Gotta love potato salad.
Yeah, potato salad's
I'm
good.
not big on- not
I
big
don't
on
like it
potato
with
salad.
onions in it though. Like
Not
They're
big
just
on-
too overpowering.
yeah, they ruin what.
All right,
I like
any
potato
last second dishes? I gotta go. I mean, you guys want to keep talking?
No, we dude.
it's after
With this game store
Hate
podcast was
potato
just,
salad?
I don't have strong feelings about potato
I
salad.
have very strong feelings.
I don't have strong
I'm
feelings,
in
but like
favor.
I'll take a scoop.
All right, last second.
Oh hey. Goodbye.
All right. Tony, got any last words?
I was gonna say something.
Is he gonna
but-
die?
I don't.
Well, hey, happy Thanksgiving. You guys were awesome tonight. This chat was lit up, man. And Eli, I'm showing up to your house with frickin' green bean casserole.
covered in cranberry sauce?
Everybody eat 15 deviled eggs for me. I will be to all your houses on Thanksgiving. Be ready for
I will
me.
not be home.
I'll be where you're at. I love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye bye.